Hello my friends, my name is Irvin, also known as Kobo Man. In today's video we are unboxing and assembling InMotion Compact Strider. So it's an exercise machine that you use while you're indoors. It's kind of like a stepper type of thing, and you'll see what I'm talking about whenever I put it together and when I assemble it, right? I'm going to unbox it, I'm going to show you everything that it's inside of this and how to do everything step by step. So who is this product for? If you're somebody who doesn't like to go to gym, this product is for you. If you want to exercise at home, this product is for you. If it's just too hot or way too cold outside to even step outside, this product is for you. If you're somebody who spends a lot of time in office, at work, if you play video games, this product is for you. The reason I say that is because you can put this thing underneath your desk and then exercise at the same time as you're working. We'll see whenever I assemble this if this is any good. But be sure I will give it a thorough examination of unboxing and assembly. Alright, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna start unboxing and then we're gonna talk about it some more, see what else is in this thing. So the main reason I bought this is so that way I can exercise at work. Alright, let's open it up and see what's inside. So far it doesn't look like there are that many parts. What is this thing? These are the legs. So I have a feeling there may not be that many parts of it, and there sure aren't. These are the main bolts and the tool that comes with it to install it. So this is great. If you watched one of my previous videos where I bought a manual treadmill, there was a lot more to do. So I'm glad to see this. This is a relief. Of course, here are the instructions that came with it. We're certainly going to have a look on how to install this thing. Never ignore your manual. Otherwise, you'll be making mistakes, okay? And of course, it says here, exercise can present a health risk. Consult a physician before beginning any exercise program. I don't need to tell you guys, you already know this. This is just me showing you how to assemble it and how I would use it. Whether it's a professional way of doing it or not, it really doesn't matter. I really like there's some kind of a measuring thing. Oh, look at that. It comes on. Timer and thing. We'll look at that here in a second. I'm gonna find a comfortable way to pull this out because it's pretty heavy and I don't know if I can show it to you without having to move it off the camera. So just a moment. This is so awkward to do on this table in this position and trying to get the camera view at the same time. So I apologize for the struggling here. That wasn't easy, guys. I finally got it out. It was pretty difficult to pull it out of the box, but that's how it is with good packaged products. So if you need somebody's help to hold the box down while you pull this stuff out, I highly suggest that. I always struggle with stuff like that, but that's okay. Again, it just means it's a good package. Looking at the unit, this is what you get. It looks like we're going to have some stuff here, some in the front and some in the back. So we got the main unit, we got the back legs, we got the front plate. Basically, this is going to slide on this way, on top of this while we're moving. And we got these shoe holder things is what I call them, or feet holders. We'll see if I get a better explanation in the instructions. And what else did we get? And of course, I talked about this a little bit earlier. We got all the tools here. And this is going to be a super and easy setup. And then we're going to test it, see how well it works. Okay, let's have a look at our manual, see what we have in this box. So we got a meter, which is this thing. We got a tension knob, which is this thing. We got right pedal cap, which are these things. That's the left one, and that's the right one, I believe. Or it's the other way around. Anyways, we got the pedal caps, and then we got the cover. We got the crank, which is this thing. Okay. Actually looks smooth right here, so that's a good thing. And we got over end caps. And let's see, main frame is this thing. And we got rear stabilizer. What's this bad boy? And then we got the rollers, which are these things here. We got the roller section. Looks smooth, I like that. And we got left pedal arm, we got the right pedal arm. And then we got the baseboard, which is that thing here. And it looks like we have everything there. So let's look at the tools that we need. We need a wrench and an Allen wrench, which is what we have here. These are the things that we have. Let's see what else. And here are the instructions that will help us resolve our assembly. We got carriage bolts, 2 of them, which are these things. We got, let's see here, bolt button head, button head, which are these things, and we got the stands, which are right there, and then we got nylon lock nut, which are these things that are pre-attached onto the carriage bolts. So it looks like we have everything there, guys. These are for the shoes. What I'm going to do is attach the rear stabilizer first. So in our case, I'm going to attach the nuts on the top of the rear stabilizer, and these bolts go underneath it. So I'm just going to hand tighten this stuff. Make sure it's slotted properly before you screw it down. And what I mean by that is that you can see there's a little square opening there. That's what the end of this goes into. You see how it's squared off? It's same from the bottom, so you have to make sure that falls in first before you tighten the screws on. Okay? It's a bit awkward for me a little bit here, I apologize. But it's okay, I'll make it done for you guys so you can see. Oh, that's the wrong way. Here we go. Okay. And this is no big deal, so you can go ahead and tighten this. There are no other parts that are attached to this. If there were other parts attaching to this, I would not recommend tightening these bolts right away. But since there aren't any, go ahead and use your tool to tighten this all the way. So yeah, make sure you tighten all these all the way as much as you can by hand. Don't worry about over tightening. These things are just huge bolts, so don't worry about over tightening anything. Just go as much as you can by hand. Okay, that's done. So with the machine upside down, we're going to attach this front plate. Make sure that this part of the rubber protector is facing down. This is to protect your floors from being scratched, and it's also anti-slip, so make sure it's facing like this and not like that. This is the upside of it. And then for this, we're going to use this combination of bolt and this plastic protector for it as well. Make sure you put this bolt in like so. The reason being is that so that the metal part is not facing down, decreases the chance of you scratching anything that's underneath the machine, okay? So we're going to do it by hand first. And then we're going to use this tool to tighten these bolts down. So far it's very simple, right guys? Very simple. I like simple things. We're going to tighten it by hand as much as we can. Again, I mean, you don't have to go too crazy on this. I say don't worry about over tightening, but don't go more than once with a position like this, because it is going through, sheet metal. So you can still technically strip the bolt, but make sure you do tighten it enough. You know what I mean? With this attached, we're going to flip it back and then attach our plastic covers. Alright, it's finally starting to look like something that we could use. Now we're going to attach our what they call pedal caps. It's very straightforward. I'm just going to align them to the holes that are there. That one's aligned. This one's going to be aligned here in a moment. And for this, we're going to use these black bolts that came with it and the tool that we just used momentarily for the other one. These are a little bit more awkward, so I can't really get them going by hand. So I'm just going to put them in there just to kind of align them to the holes first. Then I'm going to use my tool right afterwards. Keep in mind that the bolt is supposed to go through the hole and not stick out like this. Okay, I'm going to tighten them a little bit more, but you can see how the bolt is supposed to go underneath it. So I'm going to go like this one more time, just to tighten a little bit more. So I'm going to finish up this other side fairly quickly as well. Okie dokie. artichoke. I'm gonna make sure it is tightened because it's going to hold our weight on there. I don't know what the weight limit is on this thing, but if I find it, I'll put it on the screen right now so you guys can see what the weight limit is on this. There you have it, guys. This thing is fully assembled. Let's see how it works. We're going to test it out. Wow, look at that. That is very smooth and there's no noise. I'm going to shut up. So we have some different modes here. It looks like we have time, we have calories burnt, we have distance, another distance which I'm not sure what that is, and there's a count of how many times you move this thing. So I'm going to step on it with just my socks on. Of course, you might want to use shoes. It might be a little bit easier. But before you step on this thing, make sure you're holding on to something on the side, like a chair. So, you know, hold on to it with one arm and then start to climb on this thing until you get used to the movement of this. You can see how it's moving like this, and that's pretty free, which is the lowest setting. If you want to make it so it's harder to move, you move it like that, and now it's suddenly harder to move. You see that? It's really hard for me to actually move it like this. So I'm going to leave it pretty loose here, which is a little bit of a resistance there. I'm going to leave it like that, and then I'm going to climb on, see how I do. All right, one foot on, another one is on. So this is a learning process. Okay. One great thing about this is that you have to actually learn how to balance yourself here, finding the right spot to step on, it seems. I've never used this before, so if I go like this, oh, okay. All right. So I swear, this is my first time actually using it. So once you get the rhythm going, so how long have I been on it? For like a minute? Is that what it says down there? I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit awkward. It's probably easier with shoes on. So I'm gonna get my shoes, I'm gonna put them on as well and see how easier it goes. Here, yeah, I do have some resistance. Oh, here we go. All right. So the faster you go, the easier it gets. Oh, that's not bad. Ooh, I do feel my socks slipping on here, so I'm gonna try something. So I'm going to try with my shoes on. So getting on with shoes on, ooh, that's a lot more stable. Put my shoe on here. That makes more sense. I probably should have done that right away. You can see the time is exactly where I left off. Oh, wow. That is better. Oh, wow. Okay. Here we go. Oh, man. That's not bad. I like that. Ooh, you have to use your core to stabilize yourself, but I feel like it's on too low resistance. I'm going to change the resistance a little bit. See if I can get it going. I can feel the oh yeah, that feels good. Whoa, you really have to like balance yourself on this thing. See if I can do it backwards. Here we go. Oh, maybe I shouldn't get too cocky on this. This is going backwards. Whoa. Okay. Maybe I'm not advanced enough to go backwards on this thing. Okay, I'm going to move it to a little bit different angle so you guys can see. All right, let's see. 2.5 minutes. It says 19 calories. Distance 0.5, whatever that means. All right, 130 something revolutions. All right. There's a different angle of it. You see the jerk there? The jerk is like something you have to get used to. Until you get going. The jerk is something you have to get used to until you get going, and then it becomes smoother like that. Oh man, I tell you what, man, I'm really feeling my legs here. Trying to use these muscles here on the side too. Trying to balance myself, including the calves. Oh man, I'm really sweating here, and I actually am pretty regular at exercising. But man, these legs are, oh my god, this is such a great workout for the legs. Again, you can put this underneath your desk and move it while you're sitting down too. So that's pretty awesome. Alright guys, 3.5 minutes. How many calories? 3.5 minutes, 29 calories, distance 0.7, I'm not sure what, 0.7 of what, and spun it 205 times. That's not bad. I got used to using this thing in 3.5 minutes, and I'm sweating. Alright guys, I hope you like this. It's definitely a good workout. My legs, like here, they're all like I really feel these legs working. I apologize for the hairy legs, by the way. And I feel my muscles working, like calves too, getting a workout in. So let me know if you like this. I sure as hell like it. And let me know if you like this. Share with friends. Again, there's a link in the description below. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.